What's up, guys? Welcome to the realm of camping. My name is Mike, and today we're going to be stealth camping on an abandoned farm, which is to my left. This is the first time rolling up the driveway, and hopefully I don't have anybody behind me seeing me roll up in here right now, but we're going to see. It looks like okay, I'm just gonna do this because I can't mess with the phone right now. So this is the farm right here. I've already planned this out. I'm gonna have to just roll through this and hopefully I don't bust a tire. Woo! There we go. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and hold on a second. Alright, so here we are. Now, I've already done some recon on this place and I've looked at the satellite imagery of the property, and it looks like we have a little wall here. So I'm gonna shut the door of my car, and we have a wall right over here, and the basically cars on that street won't be able to see what we're doing here, so we'll be good on that front. Having said that, I chose this time very specifically because it gets dark very early now. Like this is November 25th, and it gets dark very early. Having said that, there's a wall. I'll be able to have a little fire. I'll be able to get my hot tent going. This is November. I mean, we're talking November 25th, and this is Canada, so I don't know where y'all are from, but it gets cold up in these parts, so I definitely need my hot tent for this one, which I brought. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so here we are. It's not much more to it than this. I'm at the abandoned farm. I can hear cars going by. This place has been abandoned for a while. Now, I want to explain something here. I did do the, this is where I rolled in, was my car right here. I did do some recon and some investigating about this place via Google and the satellite imagery from Google. I don't want to go further from there because they can see me, potentially. Anyway. It looks like nobody should really see me when I'm here. That's the hope. Theoretically, they shouldn't see me as long as I'm not shining lights. That's why I chose to come here at this time. And yeah, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to, even though I shouldn't do this because it's very, very risky. I don't know if you can see directly in front of me, but there's a farm way down that way. And there could be some people's chilling with some binoculars and possibly seeing me, but anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to walk. I probably shouldn't have blue pants on right now, but whatever. So I'm in some little covered garage right now. Looks like these people just kind of dipped out of here after the place went abandoned. That looks like it could be the doghouse. Oh boy, Mikey. That house over there kind of reminds me of the mansion from Casper, that movie from the 90s. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that one, but yeah. There was, yeah, I can't, there's an oncoming car that potentially could have just seen me, but I highly doubt it. But I gotta remember that these people are watching the road, they're not watching this area, so to speak. So I can't be too worried about it. However, I want to get this house in the daylight. Oh, shoot. Shite. So I kind of gotta kind of got to do it in a weird way here. I'm just going to walk. So I'm going to walk here. And then I'm going to go over here in a second. I'm going to stand still and just wait for these guys to go by. I don't want to get... one of these cars that are going by could potentially be the owner of the property, so I don't want to let them know that. So I'm just going to walk. And here's the house. Looks like at one point this was a thriving little barn or whatever you want to call it. Little farm. They got some grain thingies, silos and whatever. Yeah. Shite. So yeah, like I said, any one of these cars could potentially be an owner or whatever. And the cars that are going by right now could potentially get me busted, and I don't want to get busted because it's cold out here, and I mean if they come out here at like 3 in the morning, I'm kind of screwed. So so that's a little tricky. It's been about 20 minutes since I showed up here. No one showed up to kick me off the property, so I think I may just be good for the stealth camp here. But you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen in these little adventures. So we're going to have to just kind of wing it. Wow, what a cool place. It reminds me of like something off of a zombie show or whatever. The earth is growing over all this man-made stuff. And a rusted over old barn. Some silos that haven't been used in a while. Really interesting things. Now there is a house. Ooh, I just noticed that. There's a house directly in front of me. It's hard for you to see on the video, but in real time I can see it. And I've also seen that on the satellite imagery. There's a house way down that way. I highly doubt they're sitting there chilling with binoculars trying to trying to see what's going on, but I mean, you never know. So I've made a rule for this stealth camp that I will not shine light at nighttime. I'm going to give you a little peek over the fence right now. I can see some cars coming through. This is a long country road. Like I'm in the middle of nowhere right now on some abandoned farm. It's a long country road. I can see the cars, but like I said, at nighttime they're not really going to be focusing on this farm because they're going to be more concerned about clipping a deer on these old country roads. So I'm not too worried about it, like I said, but nonetheless, I do want to keep my lighting down and whatnot. I'm going to do a little exploring of this place at some point. Right now I'm just kind of doing trying to figure out where I'm going to set up my hot tent. I'm thinking, well, you know what? If I set up right here, there's a white house in the distance. I don't know if you can see that, but they will most definitely see me. So probably not going to do that. Let's keep going here. Lots of green moss out in this area here. What an adventure. I don't know what that is, but looks like some sort of a water station for livestock, maybe. I'm thinking, now this is all concrete. I can't peg down into concrete, obviously, so this probably ain't gonna be where, now where I'm standing, people from the road can probably see me, so definitely not going here, Mikey. Let's just keep going and see what we can find. Yeah, like that car right there could potentially see me. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it, especially in the cover of nightfall, because they're going to be more concerned about the deers. But I think it's more practical to kind of stick by the car. If I do get busted, I can just kind of pack up and leave. But I don't think I'm going to get busted. I've gotten busted once, and that was the day after in the morning, and that was because some nosy posy people decided to call it in on me, but whatever. I think this might be a good area right here. I can set the tent up, I can get the hot tent going, the wood stove. At nighttime, the smoke coming out the chimney will be kind of camouflaged by the night sky. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Set up right here, crunch down the stuff, and move along. Let's do it. Hello, I'm back. So basically I'm trying to get this fire going right now. I've been waiting all winter to get this, I've been waiting all summer to bust out the hot tent and get this fire, this wood stove going. And this has been a very good opportunity. It's like -1 right now. I'm freezing. And I'm attempting to get this wood stove going to a nice hot coal, but so far, haven't had much luck, but we will see what happens. Basically, I have a fire starter there. It's like a little piece of wax that's attempting to light the skid that I had broken up earlier that I got for free from some pretty cool dude out in the country going towards Moravian Town. Other than that, I have some wood that my friend grabbed from the forest, and hopefully we can get some heat in here because I'm freezing right now. I'm cold. I've checked out the house, and it's kind of risky-ish to go in there right now because there's oncoming cars and there's this big Christmas thing going on in the town that I live in, so it's a little risky, but I mean, I don't know. I might not mess with it right now. I might wait for the daylight to do that. So hopefully this little wax guy that I got like right here that I'm like pretty much touching, hopefully that guy gets this fire going. I did not want to spend all night looking for wood and kindle and all that, so I just grabbed some of those from the dollar store, and I got a free pallet from this kind gentleman in the middle of the country, like I said. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Once this fire starts get going really good, I'm going to bring in the cot, and then I'm going to lay down and eat some supper, because not much else to do out here in the dark, in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if you can see that, but we got the moon happening up there. There is not a retaining wall, but there's a wall going around the perimeter of the area that I'm actually camping in right now. And oncoming cars cannot see what I got going on, hopefully. Otherwise I'm busted, but yeah. It's a nice chill spot. We're out in the country. My toes are tingly because they're cold, and my hands are tingly, but I reckon once this fire gets going a little bit, that problem should be resolved. I'm also sitting on a bunch of unmaintained grass work, such as this, that is super dry. So I use, every once in a while, I just kind of throw a little pile of it in there just to help the fire get going, like so. And yeah, that's basically it. We also don't want to start a fire out here, so we're gonna kill that guy. And then just gonna keep feeding some of this wheat, hay, or whatever you want to call it. Keep feeding some of it in there every once in a while, and that will most definitely clear out my spot for my cot. That's probably not good, so I'm gonna take this pallet and just kind of whack it out. Make sure that thing doesn't spread. You gotta be safe every time you do these things, Mikey. Yeah, that's it. I think she's actually going right now. I'm starting to feel the real heat in this tent. So the next step is going to be to grab my my camping cot, and then I'm going to lay it out against this wall right here, and then kind of just lie down and chill. There's nothing much to do in the dark. So the idea is, basically I'm going to get my cot set up, get my bed set up, and then in the morning I'll do a little exploration of the grounds and whatnot. In the meantime, it's pretty much just me and this fire in this tent, keeping warm, getting ready to eat some supper, and that's about it. So we're gonna wait for this fire to consume more of that wood, and once we get a steady flow of heat, I'm gonna bring in the camping cot and continue. Okay. Can't really see much in here. Oh, there we go. I got my light. Wow, that took a lot of effort. So, basically I got the wood stove set up. I got a nice generous portion of wood in there. It is nighttime. I can't really walk around and explore at this point. There's cars going by. There's a big Christmas thing going on in the neighboring town, so unfortunately there's not going to be much exploring going on tonight. However, I am definitely going to be going out there in the morning, and I'll bring you guys along as I adventure out and explore the grounds of the farm. But for now, I'm going to sit here in my toasty, warm, hot tent, and apparently I need to go find my blanket because I might have left it in the car. Either way, it's super cold. My toes are tingly, and I probably didn't dress properly for this one, but nonetheless, I'm nice and warm in here. I have that little piece of wood on the ground, and then I have a little pile outside of this tent that should get me through the night. This wood burns super slow, so I mean, I'm gonna have this door closed. It's nice and slow burning. Worth every penny. I mean, this thing's like an $80 wood stove, very basic design. As you can see, that door doesn't exactly close. It doesn't close nice and snug, but I can control the airflow with this little device here. Nonetheless, I'm super tired. Last night I didn't get a whole lot of sleep that I should have, so I was up and about last night, waking up and drinking coffee and whatnot. So I'm super tired. I literally don't even have the effort to look for my blanket, which I might not need because it's nice and warm in here anyway. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is cars consistently driving by. The one road over here brings you from the town that I live in to a bigger town. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna sit here and let the feeling come back into my toes, and then I will probably head out to the car and see if I can buy myself a comforter and a pillow, and then get to bed. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of sit around and warm up and do that. Good morning. Whew. There it is. How do I switch this over? So my phone died last night. I was not able to, well, I didn't really do much other than eat pizza, but I threw the stealth tarp over this tent last night. I was bored. A little tricky because I didn't want, obviously I didn't want the hot pipe touching it because that would definitely ruin it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing left in this wood stove, but I was more or less warm for the entire night and I had a really good sleep. So let's get out of this tent and go explore this farm, shall we? Let's do it. So this is it. That's the tent. That's a stealth tarp. I mean, does it work on a white tent? Not exactly, but I mean, in the snow, or I mean, for this area right here, it kind of helps, but it's counterintuitive because my car's right there. So I mean, it doesn't matter. But I like, you know what I mean. I would get caught either way, but the tarp is pretty neat, and it would work if I was backpacking it away from the car and I was just kind of trying to hide out. Holy man. Alright, so I have a little coffee set up here. I really need a coffee. However, I want to sit here and boil water. In all honesty, I'm not feeling up for it. So I had a decent sleep, but anyway, we're gonna explore this farm. Enough is enough. I want to go get a real coffee. I know that I should be boiling that, give me a little energy, but I'm not gonna do it. So how this is gonna work is we have a couple roads going by. Today is Sunday. And I can hear the cars whipping by on the country road. I don't want them obviously seeing me walk from here to that abandoned house or any of these structures. So what we're going to do is we're going to be very stealthy about this. Even right where I'm standing right now, I can see the road like right between the house and the tree. And if a car goes, that was a truck that went by. So I'm going to kind of wait for quietness. Right now I'm going to sneak into this thing. Whoa, there we go. Okay, we're in some little garage thingy. I mean, farm equipment. This is pretty creepy. An old truck cap. This looks like where they had the livestock up in this area. They'd stick their the pigs or whatever would stick their heads through these bars and eat the flowing river of grains that they feed them or whatever. I have no. I've been in a barn like this before, but I'm guessing that's what happens with that. Holy cow, man. Yeah, so more farm equipment here. It's kind of the scraps of what they left behind. Looks like they've been growing corn out that way. Again, I don't want to raise eyebrows by letting people see me here. So I'm going to try to stick away from the openings of these structures. Yes, got tires laying around. So there's an opening right there. That's where I'm going to be going in a second to get to that old abandoned house. We're going to go check that out. Holy man. I haven't done one of these camps in a while, and in all honesty, I miss my bed already at home because the cot is comfortable, mind you, but it's just not the same. Okay, so this beam right here looks like it's cracking, so I have to also be safe about this too. I don't want shit falling on my head. Okay, so I'm gonna stand still as the car goes by. Now it's gonna be a little tricky here, but I'm gonna kneel down here. Okay, so the idea here, now there's, like I said before at the beginning of the video, there is a couple neighboring houses here. The idea is obviously just not to get seen. Right now I can tell that there's no cars going by. So what I'm going to do is, there's some silos. What I'm going to do here is, I'm going to make a beeline for the house right now. I'm just going to fucking run. Pardon my French. We're going to run right now. And, okay. Whew. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, these leaves right here. I was actually at a store the other day, arts and crafts store, and they saw like fake ones of these. And I was gonna buy a bunch to make my tarp, but they're like $3 a piece anyway. Okay, whew. Gotta catch my breathy here, Mikey. All right, side door's open on this old abandoned, creepy looking house. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just walk on in there. Check this guy out. That's creepy right there. It's an old cowboy boot. Okay, by all rights I should have brought my, let me flip it around here so you can see me. By all rights I should have brought my flashlight. I didn't bring it and I don't want to go back to get it. So we're just going to do this like this. So let me flip you around and you can see what's going on here. So yeah, it's just an old abandoned house here. We just got the regular old garbage mail. This was the kitchen. I don't want to breathe this stuff in for too long, but messy ass kitchen. Kitchen table. I don't want to. Guaranteed this place is infested, probably by rats or mice or anything in between. That's creepy. I just heard some weird creaking, and I'm like, yeah, no. That's a cool old door they got there. All right, Mikey. That is an old ass fridge, and it's moldy as crap. All right, I gotta watch where I'm stepping. This is the front door. I'm gonna watch where I'm stepping, and at the same time try to do the best I can to film this stuff. Okay, now we're in. This looks like it was the living room. I haven't seen a microwave this old. Holy cow! There's just crap everywhere. I haven't seen a microwave that old in a while, but I bet you it still works and it's still good. So here's one of the windows. Okay, I just seen a Christmas wreath, and For a split second, I freaked out and thought it was an animal or something. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice how they had a barrier of evergreen trees around this house, make it a little more private. I think I just stepped on a glass, a light bulb or something. It doesn't look like there's a basement in this house. So this right here is some little bedroom. And this is a small place. Like farming people were really practical in how they lived, because this is a big house and they could have had a bigger setup, like bigger rooms and stuff. That is some creepy stuff right there. It's a bathroom here. A nice deep bathtub. I love deep bathtubs, but toppled over toilet. You abandon the house and it wouldn't be good form if you left a standing toilet. You gotta topple that guy over, right? Oh man. Okay. Whew. So we got a very narrow stairways to the upstairs. We're gonna go. Looks like that fell through. I gotta be careful when I walk on this stuff, but let's go upstairs and check it out. Whew. Okay, as I come upstairs, I can see a very old style. I can see out the window here. Cool. Old style country home, basically. This looks like it was the kids' room. We got a toy box, I thought I heard a noise there. We have an old style toy box here. Okay, I think I hear something. Probably not. I'm not going to waste my time worrying about it. Okay. Right here we got, this looks like it was the attic. I am not going in there because that's where the floor was repaired. I'll step here, but this was the attic. Really old stuff, old furniture. Some old radios back there. That looks like the exhaust for the fireplace or the oven, or the wood stove or something from the kitchen. That's pretty neat. Let's see this little doll. Let's see how creepy this doll is. Yeah, that's badass creepy. Okay. Anyway, Mikey, I think we're gonna check out the rest of this floor and then move along to the other structures. Okay, so there's a couple more rooms up here, and then I want to get out here. I don't want to breathe in this stuff for too long. I guarantee there's abscess and mold and crap like that, and I just don't want to breathe in. If you've seen me explore the one place, I forget where it was, but that was no different than that. There was probably more mold than that, but I mean, this bedroom looks relatively clean. Yeah, they have a lot of exhausts going. They must have had multiple little wood stoves to heat this place. That's pretty. Is there sunlight right there? Oh no, that's just the light coming in from the curtain. Yeah, pretty neat. Pretty basic old farmhouse. That's everything. I don't think there's a basement here, but nonetheless, I think it's time to get out of here. Let's go. Let's boogie. I don't want to lose anything because this is a very messy old abandoned house, and if I lose something out of my pockets, good luck getting it back, Mike. Okay, I'm not going to go out the front door. I'm just going to go out the way that I came. There is literally no basement here. It's an old farmhouse. So, because I would go in there and explore it, but there's nothing like that here. I was going to say, is that an old piece of leather? Holy crap. They tied that up. I wonder what that is. Some sort of spice or something. Okay. I don't know why I'm all worried about breathing in crap. Like, I'm just weird like that. Okay, so that's the farmhouse. Now we're gonna advance on to this guy right here. Looks like there's a door we can just open and walk on in. There's the roads. Yeah, look at those. Look at those leaves just coming up the side of the house. That is cool. That'd be neat to have a house where they covered the entire house. Like, those aren't just regular like leaves. They got like a nice white vine in the middle, which kind of brings contrast, a nice contrast to the color. All right, and it's fall right now. It's winter, so of course we got leaves on the ground. Let's see if this guy opens up. That looks pretty sturdy to me. Oh, look at that! I could have used that for my wood stove. Okay, here we have. This is neat. Here we have a little barn. The roof looks sturdy. They got the tin roof and nice solid beams up there. Not worried about this guy falling on me. However, yeah, just whatever they left behind is what they left behind. Now, directly in front of me, I don't know if y'all can see that. Directly in front of me, where my pinky is, that little white there, that is a house. So, like I said, I'm not being overly paranoid about it, but I don't want, if I don't have to be in the view of these structures, then I'm not going to be. That's nice solid wood. It's sad to see a lot of these solid wood structures just kind of get left behind. Nowadays you got a lot of crap furniture, and this stuff will last a lifetime, you know what I mean, if you take care of it. Like even this wooden crate thingy here would be, you can make into a coffee table or something. It's sad to see it kind of just get tossed and left behind, but that's the reality. You can't bring everything with you, I guess, when you abandon a farm. Let's go check this area out. So I'm approaching the front of this barn, which is exposed to the road. So I don't want to be exposed for. I don't want to stand in front because, I mean, you never know, right? All it takes is one little glance, and somebody could say something, or whatever. What do we got here? There's another wooden crate. That's cool, dude. This looks like it was the workshop of some sort. And this is where they stored their. The tractors for their farming. That old breaker just looks right. Hold on, I'm getting notifications. I gotta stop the video for a second and put on Do Not Disturb. Okay, so I'm back in the barn here. This is really neat. I came back to this barn to check out this silo thingy. So this is where they would have came in, and the livestock would be in there. I've already been in here, but I'm just showing you from this end. They'd use a shovel and fill this crap up with the livestock feed, and they'd poke their heads in there and eat it. It's pretty simple stuff. This is where they would obviously get it. And that's cool. Let's go right on inside of here. This is neat. Holy cow. That would actually be cool to camp right inside here. I don't think this massive concrete structure is gonna fall on me. Holy moly. This is cool. This is pretty neat. I have half a thought to climb up there and get a view of the outside. But in all honesty, it's not safe, and there's no point of doing that, because why risk something? Why risk getting injured for a nice view? That's what I'm saying anyway. This is an old abandoned farm. I'm not doing that. I'm not a climber, and I don't like heights. So anyway. Pretty neat. Got some greenery growing up in the bottom of this thing. I can hear a bird. There's some birds' nests up there, so they're that's where their home is. So anyway, time to get out of the silo, and yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna pack up and get the heck out of here. But yeah, I've explored this place, and to be honest, I want to get out of here and get a coffee. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back to the car, start packing up, and then we'll see if we can get out of here without being noticed. Okay, so anyway, I made it back to the car. I'm kind of wanting to get out of here now. I want a coffee, and honestly, I'm just kind of exhausted. It was an alright sleep, but I mean, it was nice and warm. And yeah, I didn't check out that silo, but I don't want to go around there because there's a house not too far from here down that road, and I don't want that dude to see me. So at this point, I'm going to pack up, get on out of here, and once I'm packed up, I will yeah, then we're going to move along and get the heck out of this joint. This is pretty cool. I had to do it at this time of year because if I were to try to do this in the wintertime, they would have seen my tracks in the snow, right? So that wouldn't have been good. So it's best to do it right in the fall, right before the snow falls anyway. So yeah, let's pack this crap up and get on out of here. That's what my setup looks like without the tent over top of it. I had to put this camping cot like right next to that guy, and there's not much room for pretty much anything else. The reason I have to go right beside the hot tent, excuse me, the door is like right here of the tent. It's because sometimes I get wood that's too long to fit entirely inside of there, and when I can't close the door, tent fills up with smoke, so, and you can't breathe. So you gotta have the door of your hot tent within arm's reach. I do anyway. Not everyone has to. I mean, I'm not a pro or nothing. I don't try to be, but that's how I have to do my setup. Everybody's different, right? So that is some creepy stuff happening over there. All right. Anyway, at this point, I'm gonna finish packing up. Not much left. Throw it in the car and then head on out. So if you can, try to keep her down. Alright, pulling on out of here, people. I really hope. Oh shit, the trunk is still open. God damn. Oh my sweet Jesus. Sweet mother of Zeus. No, it's not. In any event, time to boogie on out of here. I'll cut out the parts that you're in the video, obviously, but okay, we're pulling out. What's that sound? I don't know, it's crunching and shit. We're gone. Even if somebody called that in, they're not gonna. So that's the farm. See you later. Have fun. Thank you for letting me stay the night. I'm gonna get my seatbelt on here. Time to Boogie Town. Alright, that's it, people. So, hope y'all enjoyed that. Until next time, see you later. Peace out. can't really explore, shine a light around, because people will most definitely see that, like neighboring properties or whatever. So, yeah. Cut that out, oh boy. Okay, so it looks like somebody rolled up. Might be busted here. I'm gonna do my best to hold this. I don't know what this guy's saying. What did he say? Yeah. Holy cow. You're just a rock collector? Okay, I'm not gonna add that to the video. Let's just go though, bud. Okay, Mike, that ain't going in the vids, and just kind of film me.
And just a reminder, we have to be careful with our cigarette butts in here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just film me doing this, but don't walk around so much. Just try to stay as still as you can. If you don't mind.
Okay, do I have to hit anything?
What?
Do I hit anything?
No, hold it sideways. Yeah. You don't have, it's already recording. There should be a red button that says to stop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, so just don't worry about talking. You can talk if you need to, but I'm going to take the audio out of
Vagina boob.
And I'm basically going to peg this bitch down right now. Like that. Oh, nice. The ground is nice and soft. Ooh.
Just play with it a little bit.
Fuck yeah, man. I'll be able to crunch down the ground once I get really in here. Uh-oh. Oh, I fucked up. I think I lost the peg. Okay. I know there is an extra peg, so let's just hope this is good. Bam. Almost there. I'm going to be speeding this video up anyway. Okay, that's the opening. Goes a little over here. Actually, I'm going to start from over there, but almost got it. Okay, that guy's there. This guy's going to go here. Here. Okay. There. I think I have two more. I know there is one in the car. There. Boom.
The clarity is impressive.
Is that?
The clarity is impressive.